In 2018, he left Parliament because of corruption allegations. Why did you not go down to ICAC then, or have your lawyer write to ICAC and say, I've been with this man and I'm aware of his land deals. You are the Premier after all.
Can I just say this, that I have been absolutely overly cooperative with ICAC from the outset. And all I will say is this: you cannot disclose many of the proceedings that happen behind closed doors, but I will say this, that I've been overly cooperative.
Did you speak to them in 2018? Did you speak to them in 2018?
Again, I've said this, that it's important to respect the processes. And can I say this, it's really, really important, because if you breach any of the processes, it is not a good thing.
In 2018, you went 8 times to the Wagga Wagga by-election campaign. On any of those occasions, did you see Darryl Maguire? How many?
I have always conducted my official business officially, and I've made that distinction very clear. Private is private.
So you didn't
but
see him?
Are
you saying you didn't see him?
What I'm saying is that I've always conducted my business officially.
No, you're not answering the question, Premier. Sorry.
Not to my recollection.
Premier, how confident are you that you will lead the Liberal Party for the next election?
Very confident.
These actions that you've undertaken, saying, I don't need to know that bit, stay away from me, these conversations on the tapes, and the fact you only ended the relationship with Darryl Maguire once you've been to a private hearing of ICAC, they indicate that you're a leader who's not about right or wrong, but whether or not she'll be caught.
I'm sorry, but I strongly refute that.
You weren't surprised at how much the land deal would brief on the phone call. Didn't any part of you say this could end badly?
Look, I just ask you to refer to my public evidence, which was in full view over the course of 6 hours on Monday.
Do you still think it's okay for MPs to lobby for land deals while they're in the Parliament?
Look, I've always said that I am more than happy to consider arrangements that increase the accountability with which MPs are held, and I'm always happy to consider recommendations, whether they're from integrity bodies or from members of Parliament, to further put restrictions on the activities of MPs.
You didn't want to know because he hadn't been appropriate with his disclosures, did you?
I'm sorry, I've already answered that question.
You didn't want to know, Premier, did you?
That is not correct.
You said you didn't want to know, Premier.
That is not correct, sorry.
Your colleagues over the past 48 hours suggested that you should...
No, can I say, I just want to thank the support that I've received from the community and also from my colleagues, which is deeply appreciated.
What's the test for you to resign?
When I've done something wrong.
Why didn't you put the meeting with Mr Aller in your diary?
It wasn't a meeting.
What was it? Can you explain what it was to us?
Oh, well, there's been plenty of public evidence about those issues, so please look at the evidence on Monday and also subsequently since that time.
Have you been asked to provide any further evidence to ICAC in response to Darryl Maguire's evidence?
No.
Do you expect to be called back?
No.
Premier, do you understand why people are questioning your claim that you didn't turn a blind eye? How can the public still have trust in you, given you said that you didn't want to know?
Because the public know that every day that I've been in this job, I've done my job with the highest level of integrity, working hard for the people of this great state.
How do they know that?
Because they know me. They've seen me.
Because you tell them?
No, it's what they feel and appreciate. I'm not going to tell...
Why is ICAC looking into you if you're such a person of integrity?
Excuse me, they are not. I'm there as a witness.
All the questions are about you.
No, they've made very clear to me that I'm a witness. I've not done anything wrong and I've not been accused of any wrongdoing.
Who's made that clear to you?
Well, I'll leave it at that.
Who in ICAC has made that clear?
ICAC can take some time to deliver its reports. Are you concerned there may be a cloud over your premiership until that report is finally delivered?
Not at all, because I've not been accused of any wrongdoing.
Why are they asking so many questions about you and Mr Maguire then?
I think it's appropriate in the public interest to get to the bottom of all issues, and I don't begrudge them for making sure that they've got as much information as they need to make sure that people who do the wrong thing are punished, and I appreciate that.
You can't explain how you endorse this behaviour by Mr Maguire. Nowhere in any of these press conferences, Premier, and I've known you a long time, are you explaining how you could say yes to someone doing land deals and getting a cut on the side?
With all due respect, I've answered those questions both in the public hearing and also at press conferences during the week, and I maintain my position.
Premier, if you think it's in the public interest to get to the bottom of these issues, then why did you say you didn't want to know about Darryl Maguire's dodgy dealings? Again,
I've answered those questions in the public hearing and subsequently, and we also have to respect the process, even though the process let me down a bit this week in terms of putting out personal information about me. We have to have confidence in the process. We have to let the ICAC do their job, and we have to make sure that we provide full opportunity for them to do their job without this commentary which only detracts from the job they need to do.